All right, here we go. Ready? Let's see what happens. I said, Benny, you already know, homie. I'm waiting for your ass. About you said about like 2:30. We'll see what happens with him. As of right now, I don't know if I am live. I don't know if I'm not. But if you're with me, fuck it. Let's get into this. I waited too I waited too long and wasted too much fucking time with that fucking soup I had. My bad. It's just like I'm hungry, but then I only eat a lot, and then I got yeah, it's just a lot of shit I got going on, which is crazy because I really don't have shit going on today. I did clean the house though. Shout out to the wife. I know she's fucking happy with that shit. As for the main part, I want to talk about work today, and work today is gonna be the shit I used to do, the shit I've been through. Like I'm gonna start from the beginning because this is gonna sound crazy, but I have ADHD. I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm like, doop, 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 doop. I'm all over the fucking place. That also means that I've had a lot of fucking jobs, like a lot of fucking jobs. Also, let me know if you can hear me and shit like that. So let's start off with my first job, right? My first job was, and I'm gonna shoot the link a little bit so you guys can join me. But my first job was Smart Final, right there in the city of Monte. Oh, shout out to Sinaloa 760. Saludos, James and the Nasty Crew times two. Mm. My first job was from man. Anyways, Smart Final, right? So I worked there through the school program where they get you a job and you get to fucking do that you good to go. And I every experience I've ever had, it's always been how do I get to like connect with somebody there? Because I'm trying to get my shit together, right? So every time I went there, I was like, hey, so how's the job? And whoever goes, that's a pretty good job. Like, fuck out of here. I already know you're full of shit. But I always went to that one person who's like, I go, what's this job like? It fucking sucks, dog. I fucking hate this job. Like, all right, what's wrong with it? Like, they expect you to just do your job and not say nothing else. I'm on it. I got it. Cool. Like, that's it. That's all you had to say. I'm solid. But it's when the people turn around and go, I mean, if I wasn't just out of jail, I wouldn't work here. It's like fucking bye. Cause fuck that job. The minute you go there, you're fucked like that. I always knew. As soon as you always talk to the person who complains and shit, and you take their side of it, you won't go there and you'll think like, nah, this job sucks. But you gotta pay attention to the person who goes, if my baby's mama wasn't suing me for child support right now, I would not fucking be here. That's when you know you want to be there. That's when you know that people you're at the bottom. Like once you're there, that's it, homie. You might as well fucking owe child support, back paid in taxes. You might be going to jail soon. Like that's those jobs. And hey, more power to you people struggling out there and having to do that, but I ain't got to do that. So I would just leave. Yet, this is the difference. It was just on my comfort level because if you went up a bit higher, I wasn't above scrubbing toilets. I wasn't above doing any of that shit. So I had all those jobs, but if it was that bad where people are like, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't, if there wasn't a warrant out for my arrest. Hey, you know what? You keep it. Good luck to you. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. That's some like shit that I really was like I would move away from. You know what I mean? So, anyways, Smart Final starts off. And Smart Final is cool, right? I see this big ass white fool. Like yo, shout out to SF Benny. He's gonna be on here soon. Um, so yeah, this fool gets up, right? He's like fucking big old white boy, looks like a goddamn Irish kid, like a Canelo. If like he ate another two Canelos, like big ass fool, right? And he used to have a little ass girlfriend. Like she was fucking 4'11 and she was real thin, and this motherfucker looked like he could juggle her in the air like some whoppers. Like I was like, man, this motherfucking it's a weird combination. But then I realized just because he looked like that don't mean he's not a hardcore paisa. So the rules do not apply to paisas when it comes to fat guys and little women, or hardcore gothic girls and like fat guys. For some reason, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be a little thick, the girl a little thick. That makes sense. But in the world of like gothic chicks, you have a fucking skinny ass fucking gothic chick. Whoop, end up right next to a big old fat guy, titties flopping there. Look, it doesn't matter. All right, let me move on with my conversation here. He did eat 2 Canelos. This motherfucker was big. And what this fool used to tell me was, he's like, whatever you do, don't trip. Just don't get in the way of the manager. And I said, what's wrong with the manager? She's a bitch. And I was like, they say that shit all the time. You know what I mean? People hate each other. He goes, no. She's a real bitch. And just stay away from her because the last guy who was here, he banged her. And now you're here and she's gonna hate you. Because now it's like a thing. Everybody's clowning her about it. Like, oh, you're gonna be this guy. And I'm like, I didn't do anything though. Like, I just fucking got here, bitch. Like, so then you deal with like preconceived nonsense, right? So that was that job. I kept it as long as the program went on, because Lord knows they weren't gonna keep me. I was in high school. I didn't give a fuck. Then I was gone. The time came up. I had to get a real job. Actually, one time we went and we all did security for Los Tigres del Norte. It was fucking hilarious. Me, a gang of friends, and my one good friend Carlos. Shout out to him. He lives in Guanajuato, out there in Mexico, right? This motherfucker goes, dog, I've been having a job and I want to get y'all some money. I said, oh, let's do it, homie. And he's like, we all gonna get paid $100 a piece, but we gotta do security. I said, fuck it. So I'm big, homies are big. Let's go. We all end up jumping a ride. I think we were like in Anaheim somewhere. And they were like, dog, guess who we're gonna be guarding? I said, who? The Tigers of the North. I said, that's fucking hard. Hell yeah. This is the problem with the $100. There was no fucking $100. I think we all got like 25 a piece. And I remember I was like, what the fuck? And we all looked at Carlos because he's the one who set it up. Say, hey, what the fuck is this? We're not gonna do that shit. And everybody's looking at each other because we don't have any money to begin with, right? So we're all looking at each other like, we're gonna leave, right? And Carlos like, damn, you guys are making me look bad. I said, fuck it, we're all gonna stay. So the deal was, this fool, he got no money, and he had to buy us food. So we split his money. It was like six of us. We split his money, and then we fucking went to Denny's after, and everybody was ordering burgers and fries and shakes. And think about it. But this is the other thing. He had a full fucking job. He had a full job. Like after school, he went to work. You know what I mean? All the time. Like he worked at that shit. Is it a Jim's? Tom's. Right there on Santa Anita. And that fool had a full job, so he always had money on him. And yeah, it's kind of fucked up though, because he had to do that job to pay for the house and his family. But he had money. It's like a grown ass. Like we're taking advantage of it because he's the most adult person we know. Yeah, we're the most childish people because we made him pay for that shit. But we went all the way to Anaheim promising $100. Well, I mean, 25 a piece. We're broke. This motherfucker had a job. So, anyways, of course, he bought us fucking snacks and shit. I haven't been doing coke. I'm allergic to the shit in this room. My son has all kinds of dumb clay and shit all over. Anyways, so that happened one time. The Tigers of the North are cool as fuck. And it was pretty sad because I don't know if you guys know any Paisa shit, but Los Tigres, they were fucking huge. Like, damn, like these motherfuckers are huge. And then there's a group called Banda Macho. They literally walked out the front door and only like 2-3 people were like, hey, good show. And they're like, damn, that's weird, right? Because they're a good ass band, but the Tigers were that much bigger. And these ones came out in full on like the regalia. I don't know if you know, like they had full on leather outfit. They look hot. Like I was like, ugh, like take that shit off. Well, I'm already sweating. And I don't know, just walked out the front. Nobody gave a fuck. I don't know. I always thought that was like a sad moment. Like, damn, you guys did your thing up there. And anyways, the only reason I know they did their thing is because I heard it. I got stuck behind the fucking barriers in the back. So no weird ass fans would run up behind and like try to jump on stage. for $25 for like 4 or 5 hours. I was pissed. I was like, it was years ago. I'm obviously 30 something, so this was fucking years ago when I was like 16. But that shit was. That's what I realized. Don't trust friends with getting you a job with money, right? The Tigers, Los Tigres, hell yeah, that shit was hard. So, anyways, let's move on. I start working at where do I work at? Walgreens. Yes, Walgreens at their Monte. It's a warehouse shoe center now. It's fucking. I don't go there. I used to buy shoes there, but after a while you get old and you just want to be comfortable. You don't want to fucking slide your feet into fucking $100 shoes that are just uncomfortable at the end of the day. So I started working there, and Walgreens was a shit, dog. Like I can't even tell you. I used to develop photos. I used to watch naked ass people all the time. Just weird shit that people would develop. And of course, I was just back there like, oh, like, dog, the shit people bring in to develop, it's wild. Like, you wouldn't believe me, but it's fucking crazy. So the only time I believe that somebody came and they put like the wrong shit on there was, I believe there was like some underage shit. And I didn't develop that shit. Some other guy developed it, and they called the cops on that guy. So that's what I know. I was like, oh shit, like you just got to be careful because sometimes it could be bad, but other times it was glorious. I mean, just nasty shit that people, and then regular people, not even like porn stars and shit. And then one time, you know what happened? One time, this lady goes, "What do you mean it didn't come out?" I said, I don't know the way you took the pictures, but there must have been light that got in the camera, so you ruined all the fucking film. And she was like, "So we don't have those memories?" Like she made a fucking big deal. Like, hey, I'm with you. You know what I mean? I'm cool as fuck. I don't have to say nothing. This bitch got in my face with that shit. That's all right. Okay, bitch. Let me just pull this fucking thing out. And I was like, "Is this you? This you right here with the fucking wiener in your face? That's you, right? So this means that this worked, and this without you and the wiener in the face, that means it didn't work. So I don't know what to tell you. These are both yours. You want them?" And she just looked at me like, "Yes, I'll take it." So what it was is she had like this bachelor party that they went to, but this fucking bitch wouldn't let it go. And I'm like, dog, I'm telling you, like, I guess you look at me and maybe I didn't do a good job. I developed your shit. It didn't come out. You fucked it up somehow. Then you want to blame me? Oh, I'm gonna drag your ass and I'm gonna show you, because it, like, there was wieners in her face. It was quite a fucking party, and I had all the pictures. So it was basically like, hey, bitch, you want to pull this shit out here? And then she's like, yeah, just put it in the bag. Just I'll take it. Just put. I even paid for the fucking empty ones. She even paid for the empty ones, because I'm telling you, nobody likes to be fucking throw that shit in your face. So this is what happened at the other part of this story is that I'm getting fired a lot, or I quit a lot. So Walgreens, what happened with Walgreens was that I started charging uh people for questionable shit. So, like, let's say that you're on break and you got to buy a drink, and if you ever worked in like a convenience store, you got to have your receipt on it, right? But then I wouldn't log out, or I wouldn't log them out, so it's kind of like you paid for your own drink, which is a no-no. And I did that every once in a while because I was lazy. The other thing was, some lady came in with a clearly fake as fuck. It looked like this right here. It looked like this. Just hey, here's $100. But my stupid ass was so not giving a fuck or not paying attention, because that's who I am. I took it and I gave her change for fucking. I gave her $95 because she bought some gum and something else. They fucking jam me for this. Like, what's up? You know that lady? And I said, no, I'm a jackass. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't conspire for this shit. I just don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a fucking asshole for that one. And I got fired eventually, and they said it was performance, but I just didn't care. I fucked up too much. Anyways, I just said, you look at every picture. Fuck yeah. We'll get into the next job after, but I looked at every picture, every motherfucking birthday, somebody's house, or like you'll see like this guy just with his just dick out, right? And he's just sitting there, and the girl took the picture. So the girl shows up with her homegirl, and then and this is a big old fat guy, right? And she goes, "Girl, you don't even know my man this and that, or my man this and that." And I was like, "Oh, this fool ain't got no fucking, ain't got no business going on down there." But I'm not gonna say shit. I'm like, "What's your name?" And I already know her fucking name because I recognize her face. So I was like, "Yeah, there you go." That would happen a lot. Or like, uh, sometimes you would get like it would jar, it would like throw you off, right? Because you would have the house, the kids, the party, the this, the that, and then bam, right in the asshole. And you're like, oh shit. Like it would throw you off. And everything was mixed in like that. Everybody would just give you all their shit just like that. And I would look through every picture and be like, wow, this is wild. And the reason I did look at every picture was because I was a good employee. Quality control, baby. James, where are you going with that camera? Like, I'm going to the dark room. I'll be back. There is no dark room. There's not. That's some like TV shit. You just put them in the big ass machines, and you pull out the end of it. You shove it in the machine, and then that exposes it. It comes out, and then you throw it in the other machine, and that prints it. There's no fucking creepy shit like that. It made it sound funny though. Anyways, let's move on. So the next thing was every picture, right? Oh yeah, it's a Benny. Let me get that link. The other thing was what's that shit called? Now I'm trying to get the goddamn link going. What was that shit called? Oh, I worked at Radio Shack. I sold phones. I was the one and only stock boy they ever had because I was bad at selling phones. But I'll tell you what happened. This lady, they tell this lady, like, hey, you got to pay for this phone. And I said, hey, this fucking lady ain't got no goddamn money. She's old. Have her sign everything and then we'll figure it out. It's all right. This lady had a 2-year plan with Sprint. It's okay. Here you go, lady. It's all set up in your name. And let me go ask the guy because he said we're gonna figure this out once we're all set up. So cool. I fucking talk to the guy. He walks over and he tells the lady, "Look, this is your phone now. If you don't pay the $200 it takes to pay for the phone and to activate it, it's gonna go under your credit and it's gonna be bad." And I was just like, and the fucking little paisa lady was like, "¿Qué dijo?" So I had to repeat to her, basically, you signed up. It's your phone. Pay for it or don't. It's gonna go on your credit. But I told you I didn't have money, and I said, like it put that fucking taste in my mouth where I started to hate myself, like for reals. So I couldn't explain how I felt, and I know my lady at the time was not happy because she was like, what the fuck? You're not doing your job. That's what they do there, and this and that. And I was like, I just couldn't. Like, I just fucking hated myself doing that shit. You know what I mean? So I became a stock boy, which is unheard of, because everybody there buys shit and does all this other stuff, and I hated it. I fucking hated it so bad. And yeah, so I had too much integrity, or I was an idiot. One or the other. I don't fucking know. It might be both. Who knows? Let me the link's up. Ese Benny, when you get on, remember, dog, don't be fucking weird. Keep your clothes on and we'll have a good time. But yeah, so I've it it's like when you do shit like that, dog, I can't look at myself in the mirror after. Like I had a real problem with that back then because it's like, dog, there's all kinds of shit that people do that's fucked up. Granted, I got it. But I'm jamming this old lady for some fucking money she ain't got. And she told me, but I went off of a word of this fool. Man, fuck this fool. Fuck this job. but I still need money. All right, well, I'm gonna hang in as long as I can. You know what I mean? So jobs like that, I wasn't good at. I worked at DirecTV. I sold DirecTV over the phone, and when I first started, it was solid as fuck, and then it started to go down because so they have queues, right? So the queues are you're ready to go, you're ready to buy the shit, solid. But then they give you the cues of they're putting like flyers on people's cars in downtown Atlanta where everybody has terrible credit. So I'm like, fuck. So here I go trying to explain to them, you got to pay $200 just to get the one room to have DirecTV. And we're going to deliver it fucking weeks later because we ain't got no goddamn room. Dog, trying to sell that shit to people with no money is just disgusting. Because at one point, you would finally pull them out of that $200 card, and they were that Bluebird card or whatever. Bam, and you fucking it wouldn't work. So you look like an idiot, anyways. So fuck it. Anyways, Essa Benny's here. Let's see. So little backstory on Essa Benny. He builds lowriders. He is a pretty cool guy that I met online. Sounds really creepy. And he posts some disgusting shit about his foot and his leg that I'm gonna fucking ask him about because I was like, what the fuck happened to you? So, anyways, I've never met him. Here's Essa Benny, and here we go. Hooray! What's up, homie?
What up, dog? What up?
Damn.
What up?
So what happened? You broke down? You bought a computer, or
Nah, fool. I always had a tablet.
why you always act like I'm at the library right now, homie?
Nah, fool. The library's down the street though.
You got kicked out of there. They said you gotta quit using our bathroom.
No.
So let me ask you this, though: what happened to your foot and your leg that you were posting not too long ago?
Okay, so on my foot,
Yeah, you
on
got
my ankle,
yeah,
on
something
my
like that.
ankle. We'll say on my ankle. We got in a fight. I got in a fight, bro, and some guy just landed on my ankle, and I got the worst out of it.
Damn, that's fucked up. Just out of nowhere, just what the
No,
fuck?
well, you know what? It was not supposed to happen or shit like that, but, pero, things happen and
That is
shit.
true. Yeah.
And, you know what? I mean, when you're there with your family members and things happen, you got to pop off and things got to pop off and things had to pop off.
I know that quite well, Doug. I know it quite
Look,
well.
I'm gonna send you the video later. I got it.
Yeah. It wasn't like naked mud wrestling, was it? Because
Nah,
that's
fool, we were at
pretty.
a car show.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I did see that video. I don't think it was the actual video. I think it was like kind of grainy in the background, like someone
Yeah, no,
flower
I'll show
tipped
you.
it.
No, I'll
Um,
show you.
real quick, we are missing the Gilf Hunter. Shout out to Fernie Sauce. Do you know why we're missing the Gilf Hunter right now? Because he's out there hunting, baby. He's out there getting them old ladies.
Remember, he's a hard-working man.
That's what the ladies call him. The older
He's looking
ladies.
for the cocoa.
Hector said, "What's up, Benny?"
What up? What up?
Yeah, no, I was tripping out though. Let me ask you this: why does your fucking lowrider take so long?
All right, Doug. Well, here's a long ass story about my lowrider. I took it to a shop,
Right?
and they did a horrible fucking job on it. So when I got it back, I drove it twice, and it fucked it up. I mean, it was all fucked up. So I took it to another shop, and the guy told me, you know what? Instead of repairing everything again, just start with the frame. So I'm starting all over again from frame up. That's why it's taking forever.
Oh. What do you mean again? So what happened? What happened? Why'd you take it to the shop in the first place?
Well, I was just gonna upgrade it.
Mm.
I had a simple setup, and I was just gonna go a little bit extreme, a little bit crazy, you know.
Did you try to cheap
And
out?
no, nothing like that, bro. Except that he did some shitty ass work.
Mm, that's fucking dirty.
Dirty.
Damn. Okay, so now that you spent two shops, you paid two shops, or you only paid the
I
one and got the
no, well,
advance from the second one?
I paid the one guy who that one shop. I got my
Yeah.
car back, and I didn't like the work. So between me and my brother, we started looking for a frame, found a frame, and took it apart and starting again. We're
Well,
rebuilding everything from frame up.
how much money you put in this goddamn car?
Too much.
Damn, this shit is a fucking, what do they call it? The not a shithole, a money pit. That's what they call it, right? Like that
It's a
shit's
money
just,
pit, dog.
it's off the
But
passion because you ain't getting shit out of it.
I'm not getting shit out of it. Except the only thing I'm gonna get out of it is just telling people I'm doing this shit by myself.
That is
All
true.
this shit is done by me and my brother and my cousin.
For some reason,
He he he, he
that costs a
he's the
lot.
one that has the shop, and he's helping me out with letting me work there.
Tug, I got a cousin with a shop too.
Yeah, this fool has a semi shop,
Oh shit! For us, like
and
you
yeah,
guys do
well
rubbing tugs. I mean lube.
he he does body work on like big semis,
Yeah.
but he's building his lowrider too. So he was like, whenever you get your frame done, bring it here and we'll get it done.
So you have an 81 Regal, right?
Yep, an 81.
What does your brother have?
Shit, bro, we have too many cars. But my brother's building a 85 Monte Carlo luxury
Yeah.
sport, and my cousin's building a 76 Caprice convertible.
Damn. And in Denver, right?
Yeah, in Denver.
Hey, I was always curious because I don't leave California unless I'm dying. But how does the snow affect your paint and the frame and all that shit? Doesn't it? Like it's all metal?
No, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's all metal, but I powder coated it, and I mean, we don't drive it in the snow, bro. But
Yeah. So you only what's the time frame that you can go out there and do your thing?
see, look, like good, like right now, it's starting to the days are getting a little bit better.
Uh-huh.
So Saturdays and Sundays, that's when the cruising starts and the people are out there.
So you're talking about weekly, not like a full season. Like you don't wait for the full season.
No, I mean, the season is coming up, but right now we're still in that rain, snow,
Oh yeah.
good weather, weather here.
Yeah.
Because we never know when it might be like today was 70. Tomorrow we're expecting snow. So Denver's crazy.
Yeah, you know what? Denver is crazy. I've been meaning to ask you though. Nothing against you or Denver.
Hey, we're not crazy like the fucking white girls, all right?
But every time I've heard the word Denver come out of somebody's mouth, it's a little questionable, dog. Like it's some about that
All
place
right.
that I don't understand.
All right, ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
We're always gonna be known, and I'm sorry to say this, for Columbine. First of all, we're gonna be known for that. When I was when that happened, I used to go back to Juarez a lot because I'm from Juarez, and everybody was like, "Oh, you're from the place where they shot up the school?" Like, yeah, yep, from there.
Damn. So, goddamn. So, did you start off in Denver? Like, you grew up in Denver that whole time?
Nah, well, you know what? I was born in Juarez, and then I was brought to Denver when I was 6, and I've been here ever since.
Wow. I don't know. I don't know shit about Denver. All I know is the conspiracy theories around the airport.
There's some weird shit going around there, right? I guess.
Yeah. That's all they ever say. But then there's those white girls that Javier posted. There's the Denver airport.
Yeah, it's crazy. Is
there a lot of brown out there?
Oh, we're full of raza here.
Really?
We're full of raza. We're
like California
and not just Mexican raza. We're fucking a bunch of catrachos with Guatemala from everywhere,
Yeah.
dog.
But you know what? I do you get like Puerto Ricans and shit because you're farther that way?
Yeah, no, I got a good friend that's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I,
He ever stab you or
you
what?
should, nah. But he's from New York, son. So all he says is son.
Oh shit, son.
Well,
Man,
you know what? Whenever he speaks English, you're like, that you can tell he's from New York. But when he starts speaking that Spanish, you're like, hey, calmado, calmado. Speak to me slow, bro. You better chill.
Oh yeah, it's very like
Yeah,
they're
very
angry
fast.
almost.
Yeah, very fast. Yeah.
Wow. So right here we got a question: better weed, California or Colorado?
I don't know, dog. I never been to Cali.
What? For
I
real?
never been to Cali. I never been to Cali, bro. That's one of my dreams to go to Cali. I never been. Look, I have pictures. My brother was born in Tijuana,
Uh-huh.
and I have pictures in Rosarito when I was like maybe 2. But as an adult, I never been to Cali.
Wow. You got family and shit out there?
In Cali?
Yeah.
No, you know what? I got a bunch of my dad's friends live. A bunch of my dad's friends living in South El Monte.
What? Wait, so how the fuck you not come visit them?
Because they come visit us.
Oh, that is right. It is right. You know what? We're in South El Monte. Because I know somebody who always goes to Colorado too.
You know what? One of their sons, I know that he's a boxer and he goes to a gym in South El Monte. Not Jojo Smith or nothing, or Jojo Diaz or nothing like that, but he does the Golden Gloves. He's pretty good too.
Wow. Dog, you should come visit. Stay at Javier's house.
No, dog, you're gonna try to get me in the shed.
Oh, that's where you're gonna stay.
Nope,
that's where you're gonna stay, and that's where the magic happens. Let me tell you.
Oh,
hey, remember what Javier said?
He already put my name on the wall. So
remember what Javier said? Everyone, it's a safe place. And everyone leaves in one
piece.
It's
a safe place. Yep. Everybody leaves in one piece. He
put your name on the wall, and he's gonna put those cheeks right next to it.
Nope.
Oh man! Imagine you show up and you're like, "Oh, this is the studio, huh?" And he's like, "Yeah, this is the studio."
Hey, baby, you want to ride my bike? Nope.
He locks the door and then turns the light on, and it's just mannequins all over. Oh shit! And then one of us named Benny. One of us said Benny right here, and is dressed like you too, in a little lowrider.
No, fool.
Oh man! Let me ask you this.
That's wrong.
Hey, I'm only speaking on my good friend Javier, who loves having men in his shed. That's all. It's no big deal. What color are you gonna do the lowrider when it's done?
I'm gonna do it cream with the blue flake.
Are you gonna? Do they do the like that candy shit out there?
Yeah, dog. They do everything here.
So there's a full scene over there, just lowriders.
Well, there's a whole lowrider scene out here, and so not just in Denver. Not just in Denver. You can go up north to like northern Colorado, southern Colorado, and there's lowriders everywhere.
So what do you just put the fucking snow tires and chains on your lowriders and go up there?
No, dog. I'm telling you, the good weather's coming, and everybody starts lowriding.
The good weather. You sound like one of those guys. Like, she got good hair. Let me ask you this, dog. What kind of raza are we talking about? Is it more paisa? Is it more gangster? Is it more?
There's
Chicano?
Both, dog. There's both. Because look, when in the 90s, I remember when the California invasion came through. When everybody from Cali was moving here. No, because I guess because they're restriking everybody.
Oh yeah, we still have that.
In high school, look, my last name is Flores, so in high school.
Whoa! Hey. You're in the right city for all that, homie.
Well, see, look, in high school, I met some vato, and he hit me up, dog. He was like, "Hey, homie, why you wearing this shit?" And I'm like, "What the fuck? What you talking about?" And he's like, "Why you wearing that Flores?" And I'm like, "Well, that's my last name." And he's like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." And I'm like, "Where are you from, dog?" He's like, "Oh, I'm from Cali." I'm like, "Where are you from?" He's like, "Oh, I'm from El Monte." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Oh, I thought you were banging the hood or something." I'm like, "No, dog, that's my last name." But we
No,
became good friends. He's a good
they
friend
have.
to me to this day.
Hey, that for some reason it's always the counter and like the weird encounters that you have with people that you end up having for a long ass time.
Yeah.
You know what
And I
I
was
mean?
like,
Like
what
you
the
just have them for friends forever.
like
That's
I
how I met
remember this time
Javier, and I regret it.
with Shifrin,
Shifrin, how you know about Shifrin?
bro.
Yeah,
I've been going through all your episodes for a while.
you know what it was about Shifrin? It's because he was kind of like a dorky guy, and he just fucking made me laugh because he would always be like, "I can't wait to get out." Like he was always serious, but like dorky. He's like a rocker, and he would go, "Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here one day." It's like, "What are you gonna go do, Shifrin?" "I'm gonna go to the Navy and be a personal man." What the fuck? So we would
Didn't
always
he
just
break?
clown the shit out of him.
Didn't he break Javier's calendar?
Yeah, the time we went to Mexico, that fool fucked that shit up. Man, TJ was so cool and he was fucking drunk ass ruined it. But you know what though? You know what ended up happening to that fool? He ended up becoming like a bodybuilder. So this motherfucker would be like just fucking huge, and I'd be like, what the fuck? It was just so weird to see that guy do that.
Yeah, it's
And you
crazy.
know, not hating on him, but what the fuck, fool? Like it's just so weird. It's like me, all of a sudden you see me all thin and shit, like, hey, what's going on, guys? Like, why would you do that? That was never you to begin with. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But fuck it, we get old, we move to Denver, and who knows what happens.
No,
Uh Ferdy
you
said,
fools can't hang here, fool.
fuck, not in that fucking air with
Fool,
your
look, you're wearing a beanie, fool. You're making me hot.
ew.
I
Pause.
mean, like not like that. That's it. Like temperature wise, that's it. Don't
Damn,
get it tripping.
Ferdy said that White Hannah is waiting for you. Damn. You know what though?
Oh,
Shout out to
she hangs around with the Bloods and the Crips, dog. That's on
that's
the other side of
fucking
town.
so stupid.
I live on the brown side.
Yo, shout out to Fernie who lives in Selfieville, USA. This I can never have too many selfies of Fernie every goddamn day. I don't know where I feel like he has a professional photo studio. You know what I'm talking
You know
about?
what, fool? Yeah, oh, yeah. He I tell him that's the that's the gift look. That's the gift look. He's looking for the
Yeah.
gifts. Yep.
Oh,
I tell him all the time.
every day it's a new selfie. This motherfucker's duck face and everything. The only thing is cool is sometimes he posts his food and his food does look pretty good.
It
Let's see.
does, fool.
Benny,
Especially
can
when
we
he's
hear your
drinking.
best Tommy 3 plates impression?
I can't, fool. Tommy's fucking hilarious though.
He was going for it. He almost did it. He was this close to just
I don't know. Tommy does his own impressions. Fool. He does blood in, blood out. If you can't do blood in, blood out, then you can't do. That's Tommy.
my only good one was fucking orderly homie. That was it. Actually, it's fucked up. But me and my wife sometimes do shit like that. She'll just walk in the room and say something crazy like, "You want me to take it?" Like, the fuck?
Fool. Me, me and my carnal all day, fool. That's all he wants to do. Just drop blood in and blood out, like all day.
It's so good. It's so good. Dog. Just be
American
like,
Me,
move on
Boulevard
before I
Nights.
carpet myself.
Oh yeah,
I want my chop. Just all day shit like that. Oh man, you seen that TikTok where Magic? It's like a Magic commercial and he's doing his hair.
Well, you know what? I seen an IG, but I don't get on TikTok.
Why not? What he called it TikTok. They do that shit.
I'll be like Javier when he said Roku.
But you made it sound like TikTok.
A TikTok.
TikTok.
The TikTok.
How come? What's wrong with TikTok? You don't like it?
I don't know. I don't got time for it, fool.
That is true. You ain't got time for
I
shit.
work. I work 10 hours, and then I go work on my car for like 4 more hours. Then I come home and work out and repeat, do it again.
I'm surprised you don't look like fucking Mr. Olympia with that kind of schedule, dog. You be
Nah,
fucking.
fool. And you know what? It's not even that. It's more that I like to take my dogs to walk.
That's what Javier says all the time.
But he has little dogs, fool. I got big
No,
dogs.
he's talking about himself.
Oh, yo,
Yeah. That's what he's talking about.
He's a perro.
Okay, hold on. We gotta talk about this. Fernie says he does it for someone who requests them. Is that someone, Javier? Is that who's requesting Fernie selfies? Is that what we're doing? God, I honestly though, I mean, hey, though, whatever you want to do, whatever floats your boat, it's just excessive. That's all I'm gonna say. It is. It's a lot, dog. I swear,
Nah, Fernie's cool though.
it's like perfectly shaped. It's the most groomed thing you've ever seen. Like, if you were to look up metrosexual, I think Fernie would be right there, looking just full. Like, what is it called when you exfoliate?
That fool takes time to fucking get dressed, fool. He's like,
Yeah.
Let's see. I need a red shirt, and my jeans need a match, and my shoes need a match.
He's all draped up. Him and his lady fight for the fucking bathroom. Like, get out of here. Like, where the fuck's the concealer? Just fucking angry about dumb shit. Where's my eye cream? You fucking bitch. I told you, stop using my eye cream. God damn. I hate these kids. Imagine somebody's outside of my house hearing me yell right now, like, hey, that fool's yelling over eye cream. Oh, you want to hear some fucked up shit? They just ran over a lady outside of the front of the house. Last night, we just heard, ah! And I was like, that was a lady, right? So me and my lady both get out and we go look. There's a fucking lady laid down the street. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. It's on a Sunday. It's so unexpected on. Hold on. Ferdy responded, laugh out loud. No, it's a female. It could still be Javier. Let's be honest.
It's Jamie Quinn. It's the mannequin.
I don't like that. Why did I have the mannequin name, dog? That fool, he's a weird ass guy. I swear to you. And the crazy thing is, he has it all the time, huh? He'll bring it on.
He likes to touch that shit.
He's like, oh, dog. It's like, oh, look at my mannequin. Like, what the fuck you doing, fool? Like, Javier, please put that down. By the way, it's a mouse pad. Nobody get excited.
It's
my cell phone. This is my cell phone.
Oh, it's my cell phone, fool.
Yeah.
It was my fucking cell phone.
Oh shit! I'm gonna get on the live with James. Hold on. Oh man. But no, I don't know though. I just think it's funny that fool posts so many selfies and Javier. He's not even here to defend himself. That fool's been working fucking left and right, dog.
I know.
But I'm proud of the dog. Keep your shit going because I know that fool's still doing it. What about you? How come you got time right now?
Oh, dog, I just took the day off today, dog.
So what does that mean? You're not gonna go out there?
I'm not gonna go work on my car today.
So right now you're not working on that. When do you have to restart your day?
So, well, you know what? You're probably gonna laugh at me because you always laugh at Javier. Fucking wrestling's on tonight, bro.
Wrestling?
It's wrestling, la lucha, la novela.
Which one? Regular wrestling, or you're talking
about? WWE.
All right, I thought you were like a real luchador fan.
No, I watched. I love lucha libre, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't fucking like wrestling at all. I tell Javier that, and he's like, "What?"
You know what, bro? Look, I fucked up wrestling for myself.
Why?
Because as a kid, my pops used to always take us to Juarez, and that's one thing I know we would always gonna go to La Lucha. So I would always be like, hey, I know we have fucking money. Why are we fucking sitting up here with the fucking I mean, like, why we sitting
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
on regular? Why can't we go to the front? And my pops was like, nah, just sit here. Just sit here. And one summer we went and I was like, you know what? I got money. I'm gonna go sit myself in the front. So I told my brother, hey, let's go sit in the front. Shit. We went right in the first row where the wrestlers came out,
Uh-huh.
dog. And then I found out that these ones were talking to each other. Like, oh fuck.
Ruin it for you, huh? You start
Yeah,
to notice the little taps, the little all right, I'm
dog.
gonna throw you over my shoulder. Like, all right, woo.
But at the same time, it takes it takes a lot of huevos to take them chingazos. You
You know
know?
what though? I will say this. I've only seen a luchadores thing like maybe not live, but I've only seen it once. I think it was like somebody was streaming it or some shit. And I will tell you, those motherfuckers really do throw themselves. They may talk to each other, but they're tossing the shit out of each other.
Oh yeah,
Like I think in big wrestling they have props and shit. Nah, these fools in fucking Mexico, they grab regular chairs that people are sitting on. There's no props,
well,
dog. I was like,
what? Well, you know, and I know that these fools in Mexico ain't got no money to be doing shit like they do in the United States.
you know who took that advice and ran with it back in the 90s and early 2000s? Those fucking white boys that used to do the backyard wrestling.
Yeah.
Remember that shit? But these fools
Oh
like
yeah.
they upped it with like barbed wire and all kinds of shit. I was like, what the fuck? They're crazy. They
Yeah.
would just
They.
throw themselves out their fucking garage.
Yeah, I seen some crazy shit in Mexico, but
What about
in
Denver?
Mexico, oh, there's a bunch of lucha here.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
so weird. That's so weird. There's such a culture for all that.
No, fool, it's crazy, fool, and it's even more weird when you go and you see a bunch of fucking güeros. They love that shit.
Ew.
The white boys, fool.
Oh, I know. They're actually I don't know what it is, but sometimes it sounds a little fucked up, but sometimes they say like when it comes to like entertainment wise, sometimes white people support you more than your own fucking brown people. You
I'm
know what I
not gonna,
mean?
and it's not. That's just true.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
just
yeah,
true.
yeah. You just see all them fucking throwing all kinds of feria. That's why we had this whole conversation with Javier. Remember when he was like, "How am I gonna charge people for the Traviesos movie?" And I said, "Dog, because you put so much
A
effort into
dollar,
it." I
a
said,
dollar, dog.
It ain't shit, right?"
A dollar. Yeah, a dollar.
I said, "It lets people know, like, hey, we're just moving the train forward. We get to buy a little more equipment or fucking programs that we might need to
But
animate better."
if Traviesos is badass as it is right now,
See?
imagine what the fucking a dollar could do.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I keep telling Javier, but you know, Javier's a fucking nobleman. He's like, I'll just give people the shirt off my back. So
Yeah, I mean, and you know what? It's not like if you're begging them to asking them. Just
yeah.
if you like if you like the show, throw in a dollar.
Exactly. This is what I wish Javier would just kind of grasp
Shit,
on.
if they do that when he does the oldie show,
Yeah, that is true.
he does, when he plays rolas, they always throw in some feria. So why would they do $5, $10? Why not do $1?
Hold on. Already said, yeah, I'm cool on two dudes tossing each other. But if they were taking selfies, the story changes on like, two guys.
They make sure they got to color code their suit and everything to go out there.
Every time I see Ferdy come up, I hear the Vogue song. Ferdy, why don't you hop on and defend yourself? As a matter of fact, anybody hop on. It was like, fuck it, let's just chop it up. I did have a question for you though. Like, okay, so let's say you go to a bar, right? What part of town do you not go to? Like, is there a part of town where you're just like, I don't know about going over there?
Yeah, there is.
Where? I want to hear this.
Well, you know what, dog? Like, we grew up gangbanging, and we lived on the south side of town. So if they say, "Hey, dog, let's go do anything thing up north. Like like I'm older now, but at the same time I second think it. You know, where
So
up north?
there's still those moments. Like I don't know about going over there. All right, I get
Oh
it.
yeah,
Just
dog.
like
Yeah.
I'm old. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. I'm just chilling, I'm blasting my music, but I still can't blast fucking Night Owl while I drive through Monte. It's like that's a Puente song, homie. What the fuck you doing over here? You know what I mean? Or I mean Baldwin Park. It's like I don't know. Like I know I have nothing to do with it. There's no dirt on my
But
back.
but you still stay trucha.
Right. Cause I don't know shit to come
Yeah,
down on me, dog. I'm just having a good time, dog.
yeah.
Just fucking jiggleting it up over there. By the way, I got all that music from you guys because I never looked at the 80s like that till Javier was really opening my eyes up on all this shit. And I was like, damn, there is some funky ass shit. And I love it all.
Well, you know what was like my parents are paisas, dog. You know,
yeah. So
I
you
mean
listen to like los
my
películas.
my pops my pops speaks fucking English, but my pops he grew up like listening to rock music.
Mm.
He grew up.
Okay.
We grew up listening to Iron Maiden and Metallica and Motley Crue and shit like that.
You're
But then
like
at the
one of
same
those.
time, my mom's was bumping um,
Linda
Rocio
Ronstadt.
Tulcan, and she no
Um,
Mexican music.
All right, I got you. That's what I'm saying. Like, you grow up with this diversity, which is cool. I get it. But then I think that's where like you start meeting guys that listen to what is it, El Tri? You know what I'm
Well,
talking about?
yeah. The Mexican
That
fucking rock.
but that's where you meet the two where it's like you meet Paisa music with like a kind of rock music, and then when people hear it, they already know. They know the feeling behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get it. I get you're that kind of guy. That's pretty dope. But what's wrong with Linda Ronstadt? Fucking
Nothing right way, but I'm sure
Antonia.
my parents never listened to none of that.
I bet you they did. I bet you they did. And I'll tell you
You know
why.
what?
Because she
Maybe
was teaching in
maybe my
Spanish.
maybe my dad, but my
I'm
mom's
telling you.
probably not.
I never knew that shit. When my mom would tell me, she's like, "Oh yeah, Linda Ronstadt's so good," and I go, why? Like the Blue Bayou and shit? Like that's a good song." She goes, "No, she's to singing in español," and I was like, "What?" She goes,
Well,
"Yeah,"
see, look,
and I was like,
like at my parents' house, you can't talk bad about Juan Gabriel at all.
"Oh, about his weight gain and shit and his
Yeah, shit.
fruitiness."
Hey, you can't. They'll hear you, dog.
I heard the screen shake real quick. What happened? No, I don't know what it is, but that's one of the funniest characters I've ever seen of El Noah. El Noah.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny, but it's crazy because I remember listening to all their songs or his songs going back to Juarez. You know,
Yeah.
in that long ass fucking band ride.
So, but Juarez isn't well. It's farther from Denver.
Yeah,
Because like
Juarez
to
is
us,
12 hours.
but that's what I'm saying. Like from us, I would have family that shot all the way to fucking Sinaloa. So it's like, so I would be like, so how long does it take
Well,
you?
see, look, like my grandpa's from Jalisco, so he would go,
Oh, okay.
"Mijo, vamos para Jalisco." Nah, déjeme en Juárez. So he would drop me off in Juárez, and then he would go all the way to Jalisco.
Who did he drop you off with?
Shit, I got a bunch of family in Juárez with my aunts. My grandma still lives there. I got a bunch of cousins in El Paso también.
Wow. So you be rolling. Wait, can you go out there?
Yeah.
Because you said you were born in
I was
Juarez.
born in Juárez. I got my green card when I was like 11.
Yeah.
And then my pops got his citizenship before I turned 18. So me and my siblings became American citizens automatically.
Oh, all right. That's pretty cool. My mom, she got her citizenship under, I think it was Clinton when he was like, I think he had just like forgave everybody, or he
Oh,
passed
the
like a
pardon?
big, yeah, that
Yeah.
pardon. I remember
No, my
studying for that shit with her.
no, my I remember my grandpa's like, hey, we need to fix green card for everybody,
And
not
then,
just.
and then everybody had a license too. There was a
Well, you know
time
what? I
anybody could
got
have a license.
I remember when I got my green card, they were doing the las visas láser.
Ah,
I remember they were barely coming out. Everybody was all happy because they were all nice and shit.
uh,
And I didn't even get to use it like twice. And then they're like, "Hey, you're an American
yeah.
citizen now." Orale.
No, but I remember that everybody could have a license, right? My own boy's
Yeah.
brother, he was like, was it Ross Perot? Somebody fucked it up. Where like before everybody could have a license, and then they took all that away. And then you couldn't you like, man, it basically it was like you operating here, but you had a license, and then you just couldn't operate here at all, and you just turned into illegal. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up. Real quick though, uh Fernie said you party with all the girls. You like older ladies, Benny? You like
I like
dipping
all the ladies, dog.
your pen in the aged reposado ink? Is that what you're into?
No, los chicharrones.
You're you into all that, huh? You like the older ladies? What's
The
your age limit?
I don't know, dog. I mean, I just turned 40, dog. So I don't know, 45 maybe.
Don't be lying, fool. Your age limit's like right before they hit the grave. That's fucked
I
up.
did. Hey, I remember I'm not from California. I didn't go to YA. I didn't go to the. I didn't go to the
Oh man.
grandparents program like
Hey.
Fernie or Javi.
Yeah, they always tell me all the time, like, I spent some of the greatest years of my life in front of those grandparents. Oh man. You know what though? Like that's so weird that it's so foul, but I don't know that people just let it happen. Like, hey, these old ladies are gonna go in there and touch those young boys. Like, I just look the other way. Fuck, that's fucking crazy. That's so weird. That's so fucking weird. It's back there. So tell me about your you just like tell me about your retirement home. Gross. So disgusting. So what's the age limit for us? Is it 67? What?
Oh, this was 67.
Hey, maybe
No,
we got
no, I
some
don't
older
know.
ladies in the crowd. You don't know.
I don't know. Let's say 45.
45. Boo. Boo. Are you like the young ones? Ah, you're dirty.
Nah, dog, it's somebody my age. Cause I don't know.
You want an old
Females are
lady.
weird these days.
These days, that's why you want an old one from back in the day. I was like, oh girl, you lived through the depression. Give me a call.
Nah, the depression. You saw Martin Luther King get killed?
It's like I was at Selma, baby. Oh shit. Oh man. My name is Selma. Oh man. Oh man, this is fun, dude. Like I just think like this is just nonsense that I wanted to do. And I love this shit because last time it was Hector and Hector hopped on and he got on with that just gigantic ass beard of his, and I was like, what the fuck? You know who he reminds me of? You know that episode in The Simpsons where Homer gets that stuff and he puts it on his hair and he gets a long ass fucking hair? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't. I
He
remember
ends up
watching the
like,
old Simpsons.
yeah, that's part of it. They cover a new drug that he puts on his hair and he gets like big old long luscious hair. So then Bart thinks that he's gonna get a long ass beard and shit if he puts it on his face. So then he puts it on his face and drops it, and then he loses the ability to have all this hair. I feel like that's what happened with Hector. He just went
I
every
forgot the
morning.
big old beard.
He looks like a Quaker. I don't know if you know what that is,
No.
Like Amish, like one
Oh,
of those
that's it.
Amish people. You have those out there?
No, no, aquí no.
What? Okay, so what weird religious people do you have out there? Not that it's weird to be Amish, but it is a little.
No, you know what? To me, we have a lot of a bunch of people from like the ocean, like
Oh yeah,
Vietnam.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Laos. Yeah, yeah,
Vietnam,
yeah.
Laos. Yeah,
Wow.
we have a bunch of community. I have a big old community of them.
How the fuck they had all the way out there? Oh, so you got some badass Vietnamese food?
Yeah, there's a bunch of foes around here.
Pho. I thought it
Oh,
was
fuck,
pho. Somebody said pho.
foe, fuck, fuck, foe.
Pho. Fuck it. You want some fucking what is it?
Some ramen.
Oh, the ramen's bomb. You know what I like to eat? But this is Thai food. Patsy you? You don't know what that is
I'm a
either?
paisa dog. No?
So if it doesn't come in a tortilla, it doesn't exist or what?
Eh, una tortilla o un pedazo de pan.
Damn, pinche comal ahí. Honestly though, I don't know, dog. I feel like I want to go visit out there maybe someday just to get the fuck out of here. Like sometimes you get so used to your place, you know what I mean? And you just want to just see something different. But then again, if I run into those white fucking women from the Denver video, I don't want to go out there, fool.
Nah, but then see, look, like I met a bunch of fools here from California that I'm like, hey, fool, did you ever go to the beach or did you go to Universal Studios? And they're like, that, nah, I never been there. I'm
do.
like, what the fuck? You've been to California and you never been to the beach? You never been to Universal Studios? There's fools that never leave their neighborhood, you know?
That is true. That I think that's even sadder because it's like, why don't you get the fuck out there? Like, why don't you go do something, you know? And they don't. Just like yesterday, I was fucking pumped for at the time of my life. I went to go see the Mayan exhibit at the
Oh yeah, I
science
seen that.
center.
Yeah, yeah.
Dog, it was fucking incredible. Like, seeing all that history and learning all that shit. I was just telling my wife, like, I had the best day ever, right? And she was like, really? With that? Like, you're not one of those people. I said, the older you get, the more you look at your heritage and like your ancestors and shit. I'm half Guatemalan. That's just bad
Well,
as fuck, fool.
you know
I
what?
think you'd love it.
Some people don't ask where
No
they came from.
questions. Don't
Yeah,
ask.
you know, they don't ask, you know, where their grandparents are born or nothing like that. They don't know where they're from.
And they don't care. That's sad. They
Yeah,
just fuck
yeah,
it. I'm
that's
just gonna
that.
operate. But you know what I did see? And I see it in you right now. This motherfucking nose
Oh,
was everywhere, dog.
that's a
Every fucking
paisa.
place
That's
I
a
turned,
straight.
it was fucking bow. Let me see if I
Yeah.
can find a fucking screenshot because I was like, oh shit, I never felt more at home. I know Javier knows how to do this, but I'm gonna figure it out right now. Let's see, Guatemalan nose.
Hopefully you don't have no little links there with the cat fetish too.
Nah, see, you're used to Javier. That ain't me. I don't do shit like that. I'm into the ladies, and not the lady cats. Let me see.
The pervert bus driver.
Excuse me, you're gonna have to pay double. Now, you know what I do get bad, like sad for? This is gonna sound fucked up, but sometimes you'll see some really heavy duty ass women that get on the bus, right? And there ain't nothing wrong with it, but sometimes you see, like the way they rock the bus when they walk on, it's noticeable, dog. Like for real, it's like there's a noticeable.
there's a weight limit on my bus.
No, I'd never fucking call somebody like that. But dog, there's a notice when I'm sitting there. I got my hands on the steering wheel, I'm just sitting there, and then all of a sudden you just feel.
I didn't even know the bus had hydraulics.
Like, no joke. I'm talking about some big ass women where you just like, what the fuck? And what's crazy is it's because they walk. right? Because they're heavy and they walk, so they walk like with real like power. But then you'll get a fucking big ass fool in a wheelchair, but because he's rolling and his weight is being distributed differently,
It's even, yeah.
there's no rocking. So it's like, fuck, that's fucking sad. And then sometimes, you get some fucking kids all the way in the back, like, come on, dog, don't do that.
Do you still not look in the back?
Fuck no, I never want to get caught looking back there.
All right, good.
Have somebody fucking be like,
I heard your story about looking back there.
Man.
Hopefully you don't look back.
Sometimes I kid you not, like,
bro, my job's right in front of a bus station, of a big bus station. So I see all the tweakers and all the crazy people in and out of the bus there daily.
That's my people, though. It's my people all the time.
So I just sit there and just look out the window. I'm like, oh damn, look at these fucking crazy fucks here.
You know what it is?
All day.
It's that they just don't. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, here we go. Ready? Oh shit! Here we go. Bam! Look at that snaz, dog. That is it right there.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere you look, just that nose, and I was like,
and then
cuff.
And then we have that. We have the Cantinflas fucking mustache.
And the cheekbones, dog. The cheekbones. I was like, I'm telling you, everywhere I looked, and my wife was like, no, that's not you. And then she would like, I don't know what she saw. It was like a jaguar mask or something. And they all had like the cheekbones. And she's like, okay, maybe that's a little you. That looks a little like you. But I don't know. I had the time of my life. Like, this is a different experience to see all these things that you're just like, man, this is dope. I was gonna buy one of those bracelets, but at the same time, I was like, I don't like it like this. I'm about to get a real one. You know what I mean? I want to get like a solid ass. Somebody made it for me. They got the nose. Just
someone speak the language, right?
Yeah, somebody who's fucking clicking bones and shit and has the big ear gauges. You know what I'm saying? Made out of jade. Like, they're just on it. I want it from that person. I want to be fucking. That's gonna look dope. I want that. But I gotta get going, dog. I gotta go pick up my son a little bit.
All right, dog.
This was fun. I'm glad you took the day off. I'm probably never gonna fucking see you again because
shit. Whenever you want to do it again, dog.
Until the lowrider's done. I gotta get more people on here, but you know what it is? It's because it's like the Monday. It's my day off. But then once my son gets off, it's like I'm gonna go chill with him, or we're gonna go do something. So then I lose all my day, and then it's back to the getting ready. You know what I mean? Because I gotta get up at 3:45 in the morning. So what the fuck I gotta do being up all late?
You know me, dog. I'm up early, and then I go to work.
You're one of the people that I'll just send a fucking meme to at like 5 in the morning, and you're right back.
I start work at 5, so I'm up at fucking 4.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean,
so you know how it is. And then I come home, I let the dogs out, and then I go right back to the shop, work there for a couple hours, and then come back. And
y'all hear something funny about the dogs? The dogs are not mine; they're my wife's. That's like her thing, right? I take care of them from time to time, or I'll fuck around with them, but they're her dogs, right? So if they go, that's her business. That ain't none of me. She will get up, and the dogs are harassing because they want to go out. I wake up in the morning, they don't even get out of fucking bed. They don't even look at me. They're just like,
no, these fools.
They don't care.
No, these fools know. These fools wake me up, even on my days off. Hey, it's time. I need to go outside. It's time to feed me, bro. They already know.
If it's just me, nada.
No, these fools know.
He's like, he's not gonna do it. I might as well just shut up because fuck this. This guy's an asshole.
No, and then I'll leave him food in the morning, and then I'll call my grandpa and be like, "Hey, did the dogs eat?" Like, no. Like, put them on speaker, and then I'll just yell at him, "Hey, eat your damn food!" And ya están comiendo. Like, hey, ya saben.
I can't believe that shit. That's fucking. You're like the Beastmaster. I can't believe that.
Nah,
Shit.
you just gotta train your dogs.
I don't care that much. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't care that much.
You gotta
They
train the
could go
dogs.
out there and get hit by a car, and it's like, oh no, are we gonna get another one?
Dog,
Like that.
my oldest is 15.
Oh.
He's my oldest dog.
Oh, I thought
He's
you were
15.
talking about a kid.
No, no, my oldest dog, he's 15.
Fuck.
And that fool, he can still go, but it's just sad that seeing him old now.
You're one of those fur daddies?
You leave my dogs alone, way.
Well, all right. We'll catch you later.
Go get your son, bro.
I got a jet, homie. Peace.
All right, fool. It's a good one, James.
Everybody.
Peace out.